There we go. Welcome in, friends. I'm just pulling up my show on my laptop. Give me 1 second. How are you guys? Good morning. It is early in my neck of the woods for me. You guys know if I don't get to bed rot, I'm a little off. How are you guys? Good morning. Welcome to the Everything But the Kitchen Sink raid train. We are waiting on a raid from our actual host, one of them, Red Brick Cottage Co. Guys, I need you to be able to see the shelves, but also not to be standing all the way to the side. There we go. Okay. How is everybody? How are you guys? Happy Tuesday. Bellatrix. My cats are being naughty today, so you might hear me having to yell at them. So how this show works is we have 45 minutes together. I prioritize pre-bids and requests. So please put a pre-bid in if you want to make sure I get to something, or just request a number in the chat. I never guarantee in a train that I'm going to get to everything, but I try my hardest. And then if we get through those and we still have time, then I just start at the top and go all the way down, see how far I get in the time we have. We have 45 minutes. We'll be getting a raid here momentarily from one of our hostesses, Red Brick Cottage Co. I'm getting a giveaway going. The giveaways today are for vintage inspired Valentines. You're going to get a couple of those. You can display them in little metal flower frogs. You can frame them, craft with them. They're very, very cute, vintage inspired, and they will reduce your shipping today if you win. So we are going to get our raid here in a second, and then we will get started. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you all are having a good week. It's a beautiful weather here, so looking forward to stepping outside today. Some days I'm not. All right. I have my jams on today. I'm ready to go. I've got caffeine. Good morning, everyone. If you guys want to guarantee that I show something, please request it in the chat or put a pre-bid on it so that I can hop to it. Oh, and the buy it now is loaded too with even more stuff, more kitchen stuff, kitchen adjacent things. There's small, like little goodies in there. There's Michelle. Welcome in, friends. Thank you, Red Brick Cottage Co., for bringing your friends over. I have a giveaway going. It is for some vintage inspired Valentines. You'll get a couple of those. Great to craft with, display, and they're really adorable. So I just got them yesterday. I can't wait to send a couple your way. So get in there if you want to win some reduced shipping and a little freebie for me. My name is Emily. I'm Vintage Vibe Treasures. You are on the Everything But the Kitchen Sink raid train. I'm going to put my light on, but I did not charge it. So we'll see how much juice it's got. And this train is put on by Thrift with Lisa B and Red Brick Cottage Co. Thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this train. I always love being a part of it. I have a bunch of stuff loaded in the auction tab. Hey Sky, I always prioritize pre-bids and requests first. So if there's something you want to guarantee that I get to, if you hear yelling in the background, it's Benny, my pit bull, is dreaming, so he's making noise. But I always prioritize those items. So to guarantee I'm going to show something, put a pre-bid on it, put the number in the chat if you want to see before you swipe. Once we get through all of that, if we still have time in our 45 minutes, I just start at the top, work my way down, see how far we get. I don't have any pre-bids, so we'll just start at the top unless there's a request somebody has. And thank you so much for being here this morning. Hey, Laura. So I'm going to start with this guy. He is buried, so give me 1 second to get to him. Can she do it? There it is. All right. Everybody get in the giveaway. There's only 8 of you in there. If you want some reduced shipping and a freebie from me, make sure you're in there. This is a little homemade cookbook. It is a religious situation, but it's on these 2 little rings. And then it has really cute graphics. And then little hand typed recipe cards. I thought it was fun, but also a little bit of a weirdo. You guys know I bring bangers and weirdos. So this one's just $3 if anybody's interested. Let's do 10-second auctions. And that one is running. It's just a little paper cookbook. It's got some funny graphics in it. Hey, She Finds Fab. All right, thanks for looking at that one. Let me set that to the side. Okay, I actually have two cake keepers. I found this one first. So they're both metal. This one in particular does not have its original handle. So you can see there are holes in the top and then there's a little handle. The handle's been replaced, so therefore I would not use this for food. I would just use it for display. But it has a really beautiful polka dot and floral cake keeper design. This is I think the pick from Thrift Lisa B. And then it pops off. And then you've got your bottom. It is white. Somewhere, obviously, to the paint, it has been used and loved. And then it just pops back on. Let me measure how wide it is around. But it would be a really good way to hide like medicine bottles or other things that you need in the kitchen. The giveaway is running. Who's going to win? It's 12 inches round. Sky, congratulations. All right, this one is from the 50s. This one's going to run for $8. If anyone likes it for display. But I just thought it was so pretty, nice spring colors with the yellow. Love a good vintage piece. All right. I am checking for pre-bids, friends, but if there's something you just want to see, let me know. All right, this is a Pioneer Woman. This is gorgeous. Let me take my sticker off because I'm not a hood rat. All right. It's not going to come off from me easily. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It says sugar. Actually, it says spoonful of sugar. With these beautiful hyacinths, I guess. Here is the lid. It is in good condition. There's no chips or cracks on it. It doesn't have a place for a spoon. And then here is your Pioneer Woman. Really beautiful little piece. Of course, you don't have to put sugar in it. You can put whatever you want in it. It's running for $6. If anyone likes that one. Little Pioneer Woman stoneware moment. Welcome in, friends. Happy Tuesday morning. I hope you all are having a good start to your week. If you have any requests, let me know. I'm happy to hop around as much as you guys want. And I'm not going to guarantee I'll get to everything. So that's one way to guarantee that you see something. Okay, this is also a sugar dish. This one's a little older. It's got a spot for your spoon. Here's your inside. This is called the Pansy Butterfly, and it is Vermilion, Taiwan. Look how pretty that is. Little bit of schmutz here and there, but no chips or cracks. And this one does have the little space for the spoon. So this one's just $4. This one's older. Taiwan. Really beautiful. The graphics really catch my eye a lot of times. Welcome in, everybody. You are on the Everything But the Kitchen Sink raid train. This is put on by Red Brick Cottage Co. and Thrift with Lisa B. And it goes all day, friends. We are just getting started. I'm only the second seller today. All right, this is an old piece. This is Radisson. And it's the Apollo pattern. That's an old sticker there. And this is a creamer, another old sticker. I did not try to get the sticker schmutz off. I wipe things down with a non-harsh cleanser, and then I let everything else be up to you because I don't want to take paint off. Like this gold can come off pretty easily. This is in good condition, so I didn't want to mess with it. There's more sticker schmutz on the bottom, but you can see it says the Radisson. And this is the Apollo pattern. Why did my music stop? This one's running for $3. If anybody likes the creamer, and the gold on this one's pretty good. Usually that's the first thing to go. A little gilding on the top. All right. I'm gonna go fix my music really quick. Hold on 1 second. Take a look in the option tab because it is too quiet in here for me. And I'll be right back. There we go. I gotta have something going on. I can't just be sitting in the quiet. Okay. And then everybody leaves. I'm back. All right, let's do these geese napkin holders. Geese alert. These are Korea, I believe, and they are going to come in their original box. No issues with these. You're getting all 4. They are marked Korea on the bottom. But if you are a goose lover, they are meant to be, I think, Christmas, but there's nothing that indicates Christmas on them. You could definitely pull them out for Valentine's Day if they're red with bows. Here's the other 2. And there's no issues on them. You're getting them in the box. Running for 6. Running for 6. Little geese napkin ring holders. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Everything But the Kitchen Sink freight train. I'm just putting these guys back up. If there's something you'd like to see out of the auction tab, just let me know. Put a pre-bid on it, request the number, whatever you want to do. I am happy to hop around. We're just going right down the auction tab right now. All right, this is a silver plated serving set. It comes in its box also. I didn't unbox this one, so excuse me while I take it out of the wrapping. Thank you for sharing the live stream. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do this quickly because that's very loud and annoying. So you're going to get a pastry, a pie, or a salad, a pastry, and a cake. So that's the salad. Here's the pie. And here's the cake. They have this really beautiful etched design on all of them. They are marked silver plated at their cross point. That one's a triangle. And then you have your salad one. They are going to come in their box. A little bit of wear, but you can shine those up. Running now for 5. I did reduce the price on these, but I just think they're beautiful. For display, or if you are hosting something, Easter, birthdays, summer, you know, we're manifesting warmth. All right, these are very MCM. They're plastic. And they're in their original package as well. They're salt and pepper gingham garden. So they do have a line from where they've been sitting. They've also got some foxing. They just need a good soak, you guys. They just need a good soak. But there is your design. The design is incredible. They just pop open like so. Really nice for display or for use. And we're going to run those for 5. And I just think they're so cute. All right. Next, I have these 2 rattan trays. These are very large. One of them has a Pier 1 sticker on the back. And the other, and it has some dripping. This looks like paint or maybe nail polish. But there's no breaks in the little bamboo pieces. They're very large. You're going to get them both. They're sisters, not twins. But these are great for summertime. Put your napkins and plates on them. Make a little charcuterie on them. Perfect for carrying things around or using as a lap tray. This one's going to run for 8. You get both of them. We have a set of 4 of these actually that I can see them in my kitchen right now that I pull out when we're serving charcuterie and things. Okay. Welcome in, friends. All right, this next piece I actually bought for this train. I love her. So she has her blue ribbon on, and it is just a paper ribbon. So this is an oil and vinegar set. She is Delft blue and white. She's wearing her first place ribbon and she's holding her oil and vinegar cruet. So the call out is the one does not have a lid and it's got a little chip right there. But it is marked Japan. Marked Japan, but in the Delft style. The other one is in great shape. And it has its cork stopper, little oil and vinegar set. And then here she is. This is an old sticker. And it is marked Tilso Japan. So this one's going to run for 12. Oh, I've got her backwards. There we go. Delft is what it's called. Delft, Delft. I love her. All right, she'll stay with me until she finds a home. She's just going to sit back there. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, I see we had a pre-bid come in, so let's grab that. These are on the salt and pepper. I actually have cups of this design as well. This is marked Takahashi, Japan. These are ceramic shakers. They are salt and pepper. Mid-century modern. These are flower power. And these don't have any issues that I can see. So you're going to get both, obviously, for $6. You got to have the set. Thank you, Lydia Jade. Hey, Snug. I also have like a set of coffee cups and a set of espresso cups for these. Thanks, Lydia Jade. Those are yours. Thank you so much, my friend. You could just hang out. It's pretty calm, so you good. All right. I love this piece. This is a melamine serving tray in like a honey mustard yellow and white colorway. Was it really? I'm sorry. I had a great time yesterday. I found a lot of stuff. I pulled some stuff out for today. And I found a really beautiful, it's like this big around ironstone platter. I know. So it has like this beautiful floral pattern, no staining on it. It's got a little bit of wear on the back and a big JW. So this one's going to run for $5. I love this. This is melamine, very thin. I would maybe not put this in the dishwasher. I would hand wash this. You put your little treats in here. I love the design. I love the color, the print. My cat is hyped up right now. She likes to do that when I'm live. Okay. I am checking for pre-bids. I see we got one, so we're going to grab it. I will hop around as much as you guys want, okay? So you can feel free to request anything. All right, these are Limoges according to the internet. And they all have crazing. I love this darkening here. So these two are the best ones. There's one, this one doesn't have the darkening, and this one does. So I'm going to run out of these two. The other two, this one is very faded. And this one has a chip right there. So I'll run it out of the two good ones. If we get down to these two, obviously we'll address it then. But it depends on if you want the darkening or the not. So we'll run them. You get to pick for $3. Hey, Moon Sugar. Thank you, Chelsea, for your pre-bid. So number 1 has the dark spot you can see in the crazing. And then number 2 is the one that's pretty. So Chelsea, whichever one you want, 1 or 2. If you like the dark, that's number 1. Just let me know. You don't care. Okay. Let's just do the pretty one. I think they're all pretty. And that one actually has less crazing, I think. So let's run it again in case anyone else wants one. This is for this one that has the darkening on it. See where it's dark in the crazing. I call it modeling. I don't know if that's true, but No markings on the back. See, my light just died. It does not want to stay charged, and I think I'm going to have to get a new one. Thank you, Chelsea. You got that one as well. And then, okay, so the last two. This one has the tiny little chip. Oh, good. This one has a tiny little chip right here on the underside, and it does have a little bit of, this is not a chip, that's just crazing. And it's down here too. And then this one is just faded. So you can see the difference. So if anybody wants these, I will run them for $2 a piece. Let's run them for $2 a piece. If anybody wants to pick from these, they are imperfect. Otherwise, they'll probably go on my plate wall raid train. But they are Limoges. I didn't know that when I picked them up. I thought they were maybe ironstone. I picked them up blind, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut, you know? 11, you got it. Keeping an eye on the time because I forgot about time until now. I love this piece. It's pretty clean on the inside. It's got a blue stripe. I don't know if that would come off. Again, I did not do anything with this because I don't want to ruin the design. The bottom obviously has some schmutz, but some warm water and Dawn soap would do wonders, I bet. So $5 on this guy. It is from the 50s according to the internet, and it is melamine. There's no marker on the back. I love it. I love the shape, the print. I love the colors they use. It screams mid-century to me. Thank you, Lydia Jade. That one is yours. I appreciate y'all coming and shopping with me today. Got shakers sitting in those little cubbies. All right. We're going to go back where we were in the lineup, but feel free to interrupt me at any point. We're at the metal egg basket. These are so hot, especially right now. Buy some wood eggs or styrofoam eggs to put in here and display. This is an old one. It does collapse flat very nicely if I'm not doing it in my hand. Like so, for storage. And it pops open. Little egg basket. This one is vintage. It's fun. Put some eggs in there. Display that in your kitchen for Easter and springtime. It's definitely going to go in an It's a Vibe show already upcycled if it doesn't sell. I have plans for it. All right, guys, this is a banger. This is my banger of the show. These are metal. I have them nested just for space. But they are Ransburg, marked on the bottom. The Rooster nesting canisters. There's 4 of them. And there's 2 different designs on them. So it's 2 and 2. And you have the one looking down, like pecking the ground, and the one looking up with the cock-a-doodle-doo. I have all the lids. Check out the photo for a better look. These have really high comps. When I was looking them up, they also come in different colors because they're hand painted. So here's the 2 small ones. Aren't they cute? They're metal. They all nest really nicely. And I'm running all 4 of them for $25. They are a complete set. And I just really love them. Very classic country kitchen. I'm going to nest them back up. Sorry for all the noise. I know. And they're like a butter yellow. But I've seen them green. I've seen them blue. So I love them. I have no counter space, so I can't have canisters, but I want some so bad. I think I'm up to having 3. No, I sold 1 set, so I'm up to having 2 sets now. At least those nest. All right, I know Michelle Red Brick Cottage Co. had one of these. So this is a celluloid cocktail fork holder. It's marked made in Hong Kong on the bottom. And then it's full of these cocktail forks. Very fancy. If anybody likes that, it's running for 3. We have about 20 minutes before we raid into Mimi's Retro Relics. All right. I do have a few linens today. One of them is this linen towel. I call this the melon colorway. So it looks like watermelon, pineapple, muskmelon, you know. But it's just a little linen tea towel. It's going to run for 3. Anybody likes that towel? It's got the little fringe on the bottom. It's cute. Like lemonade. All right. Put that one back. 18, you got it. Yes, the espresso cups. So these are what I call the little ones. I'll show you the difference. So here's 18. They're like a little set of, I call them espresso. So they have their Takahashi sticker. This one's been worn off. So here's the other ones. They're like a coffee cup. But they're so cute. Taste nuts, Mom. Bellatrix. This one's running 2 for $5. And they are ceramic. They're so cute. And they're in good condition. Thank you, Lydia Jade. Bellatrix. My cat is like hyped up. She's running around, clawing things. She's being Bellatrix, not Trix. All right, I'm going to show 17 as well since it's right here. So these are the coffee cups. This one does have a little chip on the bottom right here. But other than that, they're in great shape. And they stack nicely. That's so good. All right, 2 for $5. These are bigger little coffee cups. They do have that little chip down at the bottom. I love how they look stacked. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Let's see. We're working our way down. I gotta scroll, scroll, scroll. Okay, here's the veggie washcloth. I can't believe I still have this. This would be so cute framed in a kitchen with all the little veggies, and I love the font. It's just a, a cute little guy. So he's gonna run for 4. And it's terry cloth. Very textured. It's nice and clean. There's no stains or anything on it. I thought this would go immediately when I found it. Because, it's like the mushroom ones. Maybe it's just me. That's okay. All right. The picnic basket is next. This is a large one. I just got this one. Let me stay you there. I know picnic basket's not technically kitchen, but it was so good. Thank you. Yes, I will. So it has a place for your wine bottle. It opens double-sided for all of your little goodies. It has double handles. And these are all, I think, leather, faux leather, and they're all in good shape. Here's the bottom. I know that matters. Pretty clean. It's huge. So it's going to run for 10. I know that picnics aren't like a thing we do anymore, but it'd be really cute for display. It's a dark wicker, which I like. It's not that normal, like very, like the light, like very light, like red. 32, you got it. Skylar, you always take the stuff I don't want to ship. I appreciate you. I love a picnic. Please take me on a charcuterie picnic. Skylar's my real life friend. She does local pickup. And I would love to go on a picnic with you. Let's go. Let's go to Tower Grove and go. Okay, 25 was requested. Oh, okay. These remind me of chocolate covered strawberries. Okay, so that's why I put them in here. And if they don't sell today, they're going to go in the Cupid train on Thursday. So these are marked Weinert on the bottom. It's really hard to see. I'm trying to find the best one. This one's probably the best one. And they are little drip glaze pottery coffee cups, and they're like a pink with the brown. They remind me of a chocolate covered strawberry, and I think they're so delicious. They don't have any call outs. And I have a handleless one, like it was maybe like a sugar that doesn't have a lid. So if whoever gets these wants that, I'll throw it in. So good. So it's a set of 4 for $8, $2 a piece. You're getting all of them. But could you imagine to display for Valentine's Day? Oh, they're so good. I've never heard of Weiner pottery. This one's I love that one. All right. Thank you for allowing me to show you those because I just love them. And then I know 32 was requested. And those are the salt and peps. All right. These have call outs. They don't have their stop. Well, this one has its stopper. It's inside. This one doesn't have a stopper. And she has a pretty significant hairline. I can't feel it or anything. It's stable, but I just, want you to be aware that that's there. They also have lovely crazing. So this one is sitting pretty, and this one has its paw up. And they are not marked, but I would assume they're Japan. Hey, Amanda. Little poodles. And they're running for 5. I love them. Thank you, Lydia Jade. And then we'll do 16 next. Thank you so much. Those are yours. All right. We have a pre-bid on the little towel. This is a linen towel, and it reminds me of lemonade. I like it too, but I know it's not for everybody. So I always try to just point it out. It has the little fringe on the bottom. It's very clean, and it feels like it hasn't been laundered very much. It's not super soft like a linen, can get. So I think it's been not used very much. $3 on this one. So good, right? Scocom. Thank you so much for your pre-bid. We have 14 minutes before we raid into Mimi's Retro Relics. So please let me know if there's something you want to see. Thank you so much. My name is Emily. It's nice to meet you. I put roses in the chat for first-time buyers. So let's put some roses in the chat. Scott, oh, you're Mimi's husband. Well, nice to meet you, Scott. She's probably frantically running around trying to get ready for her show. We raid her in 14 minutes. All right. Oh, we're to the Kathy Hardwick. We ran the Limoges plates, but I have 2 left if anyone wants to see them. They do have call outs. Oh, you're watching too. Okay. The party's all here. All right. This is Kathy Hardwick for Mikasa. So it's a Mikasa brand. Kathy Hardwick is the designer. This is a cream and sugar. Here's their bottom. And it is a very delicate pattern. Let me get this to focus. There we go. Here's the top. Very delicate and beautiful. And then here's the creamer. I love the spout on this one. Yes, don't forget, I do have items in the buy it now. If you are buying today, check it out. See if there's anything you want to round your box out with. I take offers on anything $5 or more. All right, $6 for the set. No call outs on these. And it's a larger set, I would say. Kathy Hardwick for Mikasa. It's the Vassar Rose pattern. Very delicate. I love that one. All right. We're moving along to the other cake keeper. I can do words. And it is, I think this one's actually older. I think this one is from the 30s. This one is more of a fall vibes. It does have some wear to the paint, obviously. It's almost antique, but it has like autumn leaf pattern. And this one has its original handle. So it pops off like this. And then they pop open. And then you pop this off. Doing it up in the air kind of sucks. Sorry. Thank you so much for your purchase out of the bin. And then you have your cake there. And it does like actually pop in. You can take these out if you want to take them out. Doing a terrible job at displaying this. So then you pop it back in. You're ready to go. And you just put it back together. And then you got your little, but you can see they're just hooked like this. So you can take them off if you want to take them off. Isn't it cute? This one is 10. It's a little harder to find because it's a little bit older. And it has its original handle. The other one does not. I like that it's got the little carrier. But obviously, if you wanted to just use it for display, you could take these off and then you wouldn't have that. You just have the lid in the bottom. Mama Cat, thank you so much for your bid. This one is so good. That one is yours. Okay. We have 11 minutes, guys. 11 minutes. All right, we're going to go back down in the auction tab. Please let me know if there's something you want to see. Number 8. Hey, Blue. I didn't see you sneak in. Number 8. Oh, these are so good. They do have a little bit of discoloration. I think they've been in the sun in their container because they're still in their original. But that may come out with the soak. I don't know. This, you can see the line, and then there's a little bit of foxing that will come off with the soak. The bottom just pops off to fill them. And they're still in their original Gingham Garden Woolworth Woolco. And I love the pattern, the little gingham. So they're running for $5, and they're coming in their little cardboard. This is how I got them, and I just thought it was so cute. Thanks for the bids, guys. Lots of MCM vibes today. That wasn't really on purpose, but I kind of like it. Blue, you took that one down. Thank you so much for the bids. Those are yours. You're welcome. Okay. Now we're rolling. Now we're rocking and rolling. Okay. This picture no longer has the candles in it, so just ignore that part of the picture. I thought this was a milk pitcher when I bought it. I mean, it looks like it, right? It has a chip right here on the spout. It's stoneware. This is actually for Scotch whiskey. Scotch whiskey. But I thought it would be really pretty with florals in it. Highland Cream, Teacher's Highland Cream. I guess they need, you got it, number 39. Guess they need some whiskey. They're doing the Lord's work. All right, this one's running for $5 if anyone likes the little pitcher. And then we'll move to 39. All right, thanks for looking at that one. 39 is one that I found it yesterday, and I just put it in this morning. This is a vintage metal sifter with a hand crank. I've never seen one with a hand crank like this, but I feel like that's a great design. Here's your design. It says Hunter's Sifter, standard of the world, the Fred J. Myers Manufacturing Company, New York. It's a very sturdy hand crank. You can like really get in there. It does work. And the knob is wood and the rest is metal. But these are great for display. People, how cute would this be? Put your nest in here with your eggs and then put your bird here. Just saying. All right, this one's going to run for $5. 29, you got it. But I just found this yesterday and put it in this morning. I was pulling stuff out of my car this morning trying to get it loaded for you guys because I was like, I have so much stuff I just got. So some stuff makes it right into a show. It's all about timing. Thank you, Mama Cat. Thanks for your bids, guys. You got that one. That's coming to you. All right. And then we had a request for, there was 29. Yeah, these are good too. I've had these for a minute waiting for their moment. These are Sanho, so they're Taiwan. Number 1, you got it. And they are coasters. They have their feet. I think one of them still has its hanger. The pig still has its hanger. So you could hang them or use them as coasters. So I have the green goose. There are no call outs on them other than they're missing their hanger. The red cow, the yellow chicken, and then the blue pig. And I've had the canisters before. But these are ceramic tile coasters or wall hangings, little trivets, and you're getting the whole set for $2 a piece. And I just think they're adorable. The cow is my favorite. Look at him with his little flower. I can't stand it. Thrifty Nurse, thank you so much. And that's your first purchase with me. My name is Emily. It's nice to meet you. I always put roses in the chat for a first time buyer. Thank you, Snug. Thanks for modding for me. I appreciate you. So good. All right, number 1. It's so funny. So this is a religious, obviously someone religious put this together. It's a church situation. Guys, we only have 5 minutes. Let me get the Givey going. Hold on. Let me get the Givey going. The Givey is for vintage inspired Valentines. I just found them yesterday. They're on a little ribbon so you can hang them or display them, craft with them. They're very cute. So get in there. I'll send you a couple. Thank you so much for your purchase out of the bite now. All right, we're back to this guy. So this is religious, obviously, and each of the little, there's your Monsignor. Each of the little sections have adorable graphics, and then you have just your typed. Isn't it cute? All right, I'm running it for just 3. It's paper, someone made it. You guys know how I am about a handmade piece. I can't stand it. Blue, you're the perfect person for a weirdo like this. You guys know I bring weirdos and bangers. That's like my thing. I know Jana and Mike kind of like the weird. Thank you, Blue. The weird and the fantastic is what it is. All right. It can be both. I mean, I'm both. Okay, this is the veggie washcloth. This is terry cloth. Thank you guys for your purchases out of the bite now. I appreciate it. It's nice and clean and it has all those little veggies. I love the font. I would frame this and put it in a kitchen. If you had a mid-century kitchen, it would be so cute framed. I don't think it's ever been used. The coloring is still so good. Lydia, thank you so much. It's so nice and clean. I can't believe I've had it as long as I have. Thank you. That one is yours. All right. We have 4 minutes, you guys. I do too. Ooh, I see that. I see it. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm accepting your offer. Thank you so much for sending that. I do take offers on, I think almost everything $5 or more should be. You should be able to send me an offer. So feel free to do that. Okay, I'm going to show the tea towel. Oh, and I got to show these because Michelle called these out in the opening. These are Tupperware. And they're like Jello, ice cream, parfait, dessert cups. And they're plastic. The base stays with it. I think it probably pops off for cleaning. But you get all 4. They look really amazing stacked too. They are marked Tupperware as shown in the photos. And they're going to run for 5. There's so many things I still want to show you. So these are running now. They're little individual parfait, Jello, pudding, whatever cups. And those are the ones that Michelle called out in her opener this morning. All right. And then I had to show you. Where is it? Oh, this is such a good one. If you like weird stuff, These actually retain some value. This is a vintage Hardee's tumbler. It says Rise and Shine homemade biscuits. This side, the graphic is really good. The other side is probably the one they drank out of. They're probably right handed, right? It has the lid that pops off. I got this yesterday, so it went right in the show, but I love the graphic just for display. So this one's running for 6. Plastic Hardee's. Everybody get in the giveaway. There's only 7 of you in there. It is for some vintage inspired Valentines. They're really fun to um, decorate with. You can decoupage with them. You can put them in a flower frog. All right, here's a tea towel. People ask me about tea towels all the time. I know I'm a lefty, so this one is 1981. It's the only one that I have. I used to have a bunch and I sold them all. There are a couple stains around. This one's been used and loved, but a good soak will probably get that out. I did not launder this one, and it is running for 5. Again, nice MCM coloring with the lime green. We have under a minute, y'all. I'm going to try to get one more thing in. I'm going to get this choice of canisters that I just added in this morning. You can choose between the coffee and the tea. The lids do have a little bit of chipping on both of them, but they are J Imports coffee or tea. They're very cottage core, and the whole set was there, guys, but I could not have another whole set. So if you want to choose one, this will be the last one. All right, the Gibby is going to pull. Thrifty Nurse, do you want coffee or tea? Coffee, you got it. Let me run it again for the tea real quick. I'll do the offer. Red Brick Cottage Co., you got that one. Congratulations. The tea is running now if anybody wants the tea. Let me get this offer. Can I do it at the same time? And then we're going to go see Mimi. Again, my name is Emily. It's so nice to meet you. Vintage Vibe Treasures, bookmark my upcoming shows. I have one tomorrow night. It's Vintage Variety, and like every other day this week. So we're going to go see Mimi. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go see her. Put some roses in the chat when we get over there. Stay on the train all day. Thank you, Red Brick Cottage Co. and Thrift with Lisa B. And I'll see you guys later.